Good afternoon. It's November 7th, 2023, and today we had an uptrend day. You can see this overshoot that led to a break, and we didn't quite make a new high. So I didn't mark these, but I'm probably going to mark one of these as an aggressive setup because it's right at that price level, which is the 4,400 mark. So here's how it looks on the daily chart. So far, this is how it looks. I do believe we had an overshoot of the channel, and we're trying to make a break now. So we didn't quite make a measured move of this overnight range here, but maybe we'll make that by the time the market closes. So early on, I did feel like this had a bullish feel to it, even though there was a channel down. Let me find that. Yeah, there was a channel working down that I believe like started from yesterday's price action. So yeah, and you get a really bullish break and two legs down to a new low, and then it reverses and you get a first entry. I guess technically that's the failure, but this kind of looks like the failure, and that's a second entry, so maybe you take that one. A lot of bullish momentum here, even though this is a double test, and I mean, you could argue for taking that too. That's a second entry short. Double test, but I just felt like there was a lot of bullish momentum here. Get a higher low here. We're making pretty consistent higher lows, so maybe you take that one. And we break higher. And you get this lower high, all these dojis. I think it's worth at least considering, especially since you're right at this close from yesterday. Worth considering going short there. Turns out to be a good move. I believe this is the trend channel here, and we don't get confirmation of it really, but I do believe this is it. And you get a failed second entry short right here. That's not a new low, but it looks like it, and it looks like a second entry long as well. So I think you have to take that one. Very bullish bar. You can see we just made a new high, and we're failing to go lower. Turns out to be a great move. Come up to the highs, and we go sideways a little bit before we get a big move up. I don't think you want to. This looks like a double bottom first entry, failed second entry short, but you're going right into that high. I think that's dangerous. And that gets us an overshoot of this channel, and then we just go sideways. And you get a sell-off. You get a first entry, second entry short. I would consider this just because this leg down was so strong. I'm thinking we might get a second leg down, and that's what happens. This is probably channel, break, move to a new low. And this is technically a third entry, but it looks like a second entry short. Big bearish bar. Move to a new low, and then we reverse. So we hit that measured move. We go beyond the measured move. We come back in, test it once, 2 times, 3 times, and this isn't the low of the swing, but that's a big bullish bar. Maybe you take that one if you want to be aggressive. And you get a nice little spike in channel. I thought we were going to make a new high, but we didn't, and we just couldn't. And you got a lot of sideways stuff, and that's why you might want to go short on one of these, but the signal bars are no good. But anyway, you get a first entry, failed second entry long right here, big bearish bar. I would take that for a scalp. So that's how I saw it so far. About 45 minutes until market closes. Hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.